YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I want to start off by saying happy Mother's Day to all of the beautiful mothers out there. We really appreciate you guys. Today I actually have my mom here and we're going to be doing a wig application on her, or a wig install. She told me she didn't want to do any glue and she didn't want to have to worry about taking her wig off. So I decided that we're going to do a sewn down wig install today. So just stick around to see exactly how we I'm just starting off by using a little bit of my lace tint to tint that lace a bit. And you can dry it with a blow dryer or just let it sit. Once it's dry, you want to place that wig on her head. And I usually like to place the wig a little bit further forward on her forehead and then pull it back a bit. And I just feel like it lays perfectly that way. So now as you can see, I'm lifting it up and you can see her wig grip is back there. So what we're going to do is just part it out. And then once I get it parted out to kind of see where exactly her hairline is, I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess lace off. And we're going to sew it down to the actual wig grip underneath there, because I don't have her braids close enough to the front, and this really works if the hairline is a little bit thinner or anything like that and you don't want to put any tension on it. If you use a wig grip, you can actually just sew it to the wig grip and it will stay just fine. So I'm actually going to just have her hold this hair down since we already cut the excess lace off. And then I'm going to just go ahead and sew it down to the actual wig grip underneath. And that way I can get it closer to the front of her actual hairline. Once I have it sewn all the way down to where her ear is, I'm going to part the hair across, and then we're going to sew right across the back of her head. And when you're sewing through here, you're going to be actually sewing it to the wig grip and her braids, which will make everything stay in place. And the last part you're going to be sewing is right around the nape of her neck, just from ear to ear. And you're going to just sew it to the wig grip, also catching her braid underneath the back, your anchor braid. And it's literally going to be the perfect fit. And now this is how it looks when it's all sewn down. You can see a little bit of her wig grip back there, but you can either spray it with some dark spray or you can use a darker wig grip. Her hair is going to be laying to the front, so we're just not going to worry about it. And as you can see, it looks really good with no glue or anything, and it's glueless. But we didn't do any sewing right around that front. We just did from temple to temple on both sides. So it lays really well. Now it's time to start styling, and we always want to start off by using a heat protectant of some sort. This one here is called Satin Shield from the Shears Genius collection. You guys can shop all of her products at deeperthanhair.com, and she's actually having a sale right now. If everything's not already sold out, you guys should run over there and get you a little something. So always just put that all over the hair, and then I'm going to go in and just flat iron everything and make it real nice and bone straight. I'm actually using the 22 titanium flat iron in purple from the Deeper Than Hair website. This is also part of the whole Shears Genius collection. It works really well. And she has really cute colors. Plus she has purple and black. She had like a golden purple one, but I don't know if it's available anymore. But just look how beautifully it just silks the hair out when you're flat ironing it. So once everything is nice and straight, we're gonna go in and we're gonna just cut this into a cute little bob. I'm actually using the deeper than hair cutting collar today to help give me a guideline. So if you ever feel like you're just not quite cutting your hair as straight as you need to, this is a great tool to use to be able to make sure your lines add up. She has them with the straight lines or the curved lines depending on which way you want to cut the hair. So when cutting the bob, when you first do the first initial cut, the line can be a little bit uneven due to like the shorter hairs underneath. So once you get your line cut, if you just have them tilt their head forward a bit and then just go through and cut everything at like 0 elevation, you will come out with a very straight line, as you see right here. And then you just pull down your next section of hair and you just cut it right to the guideline underneath the hair, and you just keep doing that until you run out of hair to cut. So she does have a bob, and when you're cutting a bob, I don't want to put too many layers in it because I do want it to have that nice heavy look at the bottom. So I'm just lifting the hair straight out, and then we're just cutting off the rounded area, and that's going to just take some of the weight off of the bottom so it has a little bit more movement. So she said she wanted one of those like really deep bangs, like right towards the front, like heavy over the eye. So we're just chopping into the front of that hair, and like when you're cutting it, instead of making it look like a layered kind of bang, if you cut it like you're cutting back towards her ears, it will make it have more of that come over to the front, fall over your eye bang. And just to make sure the bang is falling the way I wanted it to, before I style the rest of the hair, I'm actually just going to give the bang a little bit of a bend to see if it's falling the way we want it to. Okay, so once we got the bang together, we're going to go through and I'm just going to give this bob a little bit of body. So I'm not really curling it. I'm just using the flat iron and I'm pulling it straight out towards me and then rounding it out at the bottom. And the closer I get to the top, the more round I'm going to the more roundness I'm going to create in the hair, because I just wanted to have a lot of body and not necessarily be curled. Okay, so now we're right at the top where we want to have a little bit more body. And when you want a little bit more body, you're just going to take that flat iron and you're going to turn it a little bit more. Use your fingers to guide that hair out of the flat iron. And that's going to create more of a curl, but not so much to where we just have the perfect amount of body. All right, now check my mama out. She is looking too cute. Do not play with her. Do not play with my mama. Yes, so just check it out. See how easily that hair just flows back to the front when you comb it out. And period. My mama is cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to tell your mothers Happy Mother's Day today.